We want to get the latest now from Superior. Mayor Clint Folsom is joining us live, and you and I had a chance to speak yesterday more than 13, 14 hours ago, and what was a very dangerous situation. Even in your worst dreams couldn't have become imagining this disastrous situation you have now. Some of the neighborhoods that we've talked about, the devastation in Sagamore, Old Town, Superior, some of the areas as well, Rock Creek. Can you bring us up to date what you do know now at 5:30 in the morning?
You know, I toured around with the sheriff's office and town manager yesterday for several hours, and it was just a disaster all around town. It was just devastating what has happened in Superior. And when I left around 10 p.m., things were still on fire. There was no way to stay in Superior. It was still under mandatory evacuation. It still is this morning. And I will be getting updates and briefs from the sheriff's office here shortly, but don't have any immediate updates beyond what I saw in person last night.
Mayor Folsom, just talking about those first moments of learning of the fire, can you talk about some of the greatest challenges that were faced in getting it under control?
I think the greatest challenge was getting our residents safely out of town. It was complete gridlock. I mean, when you try to instantly evacuate a 14,000 person town, a 4 square mile town, and get everyone out, that is a tremendous challenge. And fortunately, the fire did not reach where these traffic jams were, and in a matter of time that people did get to, various shelters and friends and families out of town. But that was the immediate challenge, is getting people out of homes. And there really was not much fighting these fires. I watched dozens of homes explode last night. It was just tragic, and there's just not much you can do to fight that. You just got to keep people safe.
The damage catastrophic in so many areas, including so much of Superior. What do you have to do? I know everyone's head is spinning right now, including your own, I'm sure, as you try to manage this. What do you try to accomplish in the next 24 hours, in the next 3 days, 5 days, week, month? Can you even begin to put together the map of what you need to do in the future here?
Well, we've got the great resources of the Boulder County Sheriff's Office that are going to take the lead on damage assessments, and they're going to begin that first thing this morning and really begin mapping that out. I've already been in touch with that staff, and they've got federal resources. I was fortunate to get calls from both of our U.S. senators and our U.S. Representative Neguse, and all are very supportive and ready to provide aid as it becomes needed. And it is the need is going to be tremendous. But that assessment will begin this morning. It'll be ongoing for weeks, and I know our residents want to know when they can get back in, and I wish I knew that answer as well. And the best I can say to that is when it's deemed safe. The sheriff's office will make assessments when it's safe for residents to get back into town and see what is going on there. We'll do that as soon as possible. We've also got the challenges of the winter weather coming. That's going to add to the complexity of this recovery.
Yeah, I know this is a fast-changing situation, and you're still learning assessments. We're waiting for the sun to come up as well to see that true scope of the damage. But do you have a rough estimate of structures that have burned, a rough estimate of any of the damage?
It's in the hundreds. I've seen reports on various news outlets of in excess of 500. I know Louisville, our town, city to the east of us, they've suffered tremendous losses as well. And I think that number 500 plus is inclusive of what has happened there. But we have lost hundreds of houses in Superior.
Is there a message you have for the people of Superior as we go forward? Obviously, everyone has been touched by this devastation, but is there something you can say to them as far as these next hours, these next days?
You know, we've got a very supportive community. It's a very tight community. I consider everybody there my friend, and you know, I'd say just stay strong. We've got each other, and we will get through this best we can.
It's a busy time. We appreciate you sharing some of your time with us. It's going to be quite a day today. Clint Folsom is the mayor of Superior. We appreciate you joining us this morning. Thanks.